Mine. Hello, don't go anywhere. We're just giving people a few seconds to hop on. Just a few seconds to hop on. Just a few seconds to hop on. Just a few seconds to hop on. I'm giving people time because it's their lunch hour. Hey, Lucky Laura O. Hey, Lane Kennedy 2020. And Rimpel Susana. I don't know what's going on there. Betsy Drasco and DBJ Morris and Ashlyn Holt. Oh, that one I know. Hi, everybody. So glad that you guys are here. So, welcome to International Podcast Day. I know, right? And so I decided what I normally do is I normally do a streamer live on our family membership site, and then it goes up onto the streamer podcast. And hi, Heather Kennedy. Hey, girl. Hey. And then you can listen to the podcast whenever you want. But because it's International Podcast Day, I decided to do a streamer live right here, right now for all of you. So it's a little awkward for me because I'm a talker and I like to talk. And I see all of your comments coming through and I want to visit with you. And I want to say, hey, girl, what's going on? I hadn't seen you since a couple months ago. How's your husband? How's your kids? How's your mom and them? And I want to do all of that. But I also know I need to get down to business. So this is how this is going to play out. I'm going to talk to y'all and chat with you for a second. Then I'm going to get down to business. Then I'm going to chat with you again. Okay. David is also sitting right over there to shout out any questions that come through that I don't see, because I am doing Facebook and Instagram at the same time. So there is a very good possibility that I'm going to miss somebody or something. So David, you can holler out to me until I start the podcast, and you cannot holler out. But anyway, what I've decided to do today is just to do a streamer live right here with you guys. Again, this is something that we do weekly with the family membership that you are more than welcome to always come and be a part of. We would love to have you. But today I'm just going to do it live right here because I have two really fun things to talk about, and also it's International Podcast Day.
Anything else happening in the podcast world today?
And also in the podcast world today, we are releasing my streamer, which is streamer with an H. Okay. I don't know if you all know this, but you're also streamers. Since you've been in Corona and COVID land, you're streamers too. You're streaming the crap out of things. You just might not know it. You're a streamer. I'm a streamer. We're all streamers. But I started a podcast right before COVID. Awesome time to start a podcast. Called Streamer. That's with an H. Stream her, because it's like girl power. And I watch shows and I give you my opinions on them. And today we are releasing on wherever you listen to podcasts, whether that's Google, Stitcher, Spotify, iTunes, you name it. We're releasing 10 episodes of Streamer. So if you like what you're about to hear right here and now, and you think, dang, I kind of have her taste, like I kind of think the same thing about these shows, then go and check out Streamer, because I'm telling you, I have reviewed some shows. First of all, I have reviewed some shows that people are like, I totally disagree with you, Melissa, and that's fine. I've also reviewed some shows that people are like, I didn't even know that show existed, and they end up loving it. Hashtag Ted Lasso. So on Apple TV, go check that one out. But anyway, we're going to talk about TV and stuff like that. But right now, we are all streamers. Angela, you could not be more correct. Like, that's what we do now. Did y'all know that? We're streamers. Like, I literally feel sometimes like, oh, I'm done with Netflix. What else is there? Love watching Streamer Live every week in the family. Thank you so much, Brooke. I love you, Melissa. You are super funny. Also from someone named Melissa, so perhaps she's talking to herself. I don't. Lee Larimore says, I'm watching it tomorrow because I don't know, it just went by. I'm interviewing an actress, I think he said. I'm all about TV, says Christy96. Okay, see, DBJ Morris is like, I'm still mad at you because you made me watch that crazy movie about the couple stuck in the house. Okay. Yes. Sometimes, but at least I'm honest with you. I'm honest with you. I told you, not only do I give you my honest thoughts about things, I tell you what's crap. Okay, it's up to you to go watch it. Loving your hair, Allison says. Thank you so much. Hi from Point Blank, Texas, and Dallas, Texas. And Brandy is here, and Amy Colson is here. I'm so glad that you guys are here. Whitney Clark says, love the hair. Thank you very much. It's got a little, some little caramel highlights up here, but other than that, it is dark, y'all. Your girl went dark. And you know what? I ain't hating it. And David feels like he's in bed with a new woman. Not that I got any new moves, but I got new hair, so that's something. Hi from where in Texas? Emory, Texas. David, am I missing anything? Tanya Wood says, when did you change your hair color? Tanya, last Thursday. I'd had enough of life. And I was either going to drink myself to death, which would have been hard because I'm not a drinker, blow up something, or get my hair, or just change my hair. Like, you know what I mean? Like when it's the perfect storm, like quarantine, kids in school, it's just a lot. And so I just something had to give. And I just was like, screw it, I'm just going to get my hair done. So that's what I did. Hi from North Florida. Hi, Robin. Oh, thank you so much, Jeannie. Thank you so much. Oh, you're going to go copy my hair? Yay, go girl. I bet it'll look great. Send me a picture. Hi, Manitou Beach, Michigan with 3W Pine Sir Wolfhounds. What? That can't possibly be your internet name. 3W Pines Irish Wolfhounds. That is a lot. That is a lot going on right there. David, anything I'm missing? Anybody?
I don't think so.
Laura Schaefer says, oh, I love the hair. Well, listen, if you love it so much, then here's what I would ask you to do. Please share this. Would you guys mind? Would you just go and hit the share button down at the bottom? Let's make the algorithms, my friend. Okay? Hit the share button. We could really use your help today. Today's International Podcast Day. And I'm actually really proud of Streamer. I love Streamer. I've loved TV my whole life. I thought I would be in TV for my whole life. I love talking about it and giving my opinions about it and reviewing things for you guys. And so I'm really proud of the podcast that I've got called Streamer. So please share this so other people will know about it. Let's just share the crap out of it. Like, let's share it so much. Let me tell y'all something about being on social media. Sometimes people will share your video so much that it gets out of the sphere of your following and into the sphere of trolls. Yeah, that's right. It's out of this. See, you're safe as long as you're within your followers. And you're usually safe as long as you're in the sphere of your followers' friends. But when it gets outside of that, that's when you pick up your trolls. Oh, and trolls hate me. Let's just share this so much that it's just troll-terrific. Trollerific. Okay? Hi from Roswell, New Mexico and Mississippi. I'm so glad. I'll share it more than the coverage of the debate last night. I'm hoping that I can bring more decorum in this small moment we have together than that last night. Wisconsin in the house. Yay, I'm so glad. And Cheerful Mama says she can't wait to go listen. Thank you so much. I've really reviewed some really incredible shows, and I've also reviewed some real crap. And I don't want you on a Saturday night sitting home with your mint chocolate chip looking for what to watch, and you end up watching Fall from Grace, the Tyler Perry movie. I don't want that for you. I want more for you in your life, okay? So listen to Streamer. 10 episodes are being released today. Okay. Hi from Kansas City, Missouri, and Caitlin Carson is here, and Alicia Boyler is here. Hi from Ringgold, Georgia. Jessima's 15. Hey, girl, hey. I'm so glad that y'all are here watching. So here's what's going to happen. I am now going to hit the record button, and I am going to do a streamer live. And everybody that's in the Radke family, membership that we have, knows that once I hit that record button, I'm all business. Like, let me get the streamer recorded, the podcast recorded, and then I will pause it or end it and come back and we will chat. And I will tell you the hair color, and I will talk about the lipstick, and I will talk about the ear. We'll do all the things. I'll ask you about your hair, and I'll ask y'all what you think I should do about my thyroid. I mean, we'll discuss it all. Because that's what we do in the family membership. I sit down, I do my podcast, and then I get the heck out of that out of the way, and then we have a good time. So if you will allow me, I'm going to go ahead and press record. And you are about to watch Streamer Live, and you're going to want to watch this, and you're going to want to share it. You hear me? You hear me, Carrie Croast? You're going to want to share it, because I'm going to talk about 2 really important shows. Here we go. Well, welcome everyone to Streamer. What a great day to do Streamer. Of course, I'm doing Streamer Live. So for those of you who are listening in your car and you're like, I want to watch it live. Sorry, Charlie, you already missed your chance. But today I'm doing a Streamer Live, and I'm recording as well, because today is International Podcast Day. Should I put a hashtag in front of that? Hashtag International Podcast Day. But what a great day to do a podcast on. International Podcast Day. And I'm so glad to be a part of it, because I actually really love what I get to do here on Streamer. I get to watch really good television and tell you about it. And I get to watch really horrific, should have never been made, no money should have ever been spent on it, television, and tell you all about it and give you my opinion. And I don't know if y'all know this, but I was born for 2 things: to love David Radke and to give my opinion on things. That's why I was born. That's why God created me. And I'm here to do both. I mean, I'm not the love David Radke part right now, but you know what? At the end of the day, you never know what's going to happen. Anyway, here's an interesting thing as we get started with today's podcast. I actually wanted to entitle this podcast, I Am Woman, Hear Me Roar, because the 2 shows that I will be covering today have female leads and really strong female parts in them by even character actors, and really great women actors that I've watched for a long time and really love. So I was going to call this podcast episode, I Am Woman, Hear Me Roar. Y'all, listen to this. That song, I Am Woman, Hear Me Roar, was written and recorded by Helen Reddy, who died yesterday. She died last night. Y'all, is that not weird? I had already decided to call this, I Am Woman, Hear Me Roar. And then Helen Reddy, she said, over and out. She's lived a long, good life. So that's really sad to hear. So I'm even more happy that I'm calling it that. So R.I.P. Helen, R.I.P. I'm going to call this podcast today, I Am Woman, Hear Me Roar, on behalf of Helen Reddy, who wrote that song. And I grew up listening to my mother play it in the house and singing it. I loved it. So yeah, I want to get started. We got 2 things to talk about. And I am so mad at myself because they actually come from the same streaming service. I really pride myself on bringing y'all things from various streaming services, but this week, I let you down, and I'm bringing you 2 things from the same streaming service. Okay, but my lips are sealed, and I'm not telling you a thing until we play the music. All right, the first show that I want to talk to you about is on the streaming service Netflix. Now listen to me. I am a fan of streaming services, and I play fair. I have given you tons of Amazon Prime. I've given you Apple TV is one of my favorite. If you don't have Apple TV, you're missing out on some great shows. I have talked about Facebook Watch. I have talked about Quibi, which a lot of people hate, but I happen to love. Because I'm sorry, but if you're in a public place and you've got to go to the bathroom for a while, Quibi is your friend, because everything is in like 7 or 8 minute increments. I love Hulu. I've done things from Hulu. I've done all sorts of streaming services. I just happen to be talking about two today that are from Netflix. Forgive me, okay? Forgive me. The first one I want to talk to you about is Ratchet. That's right. You've seen it advertised. You've heard about it, Nurse Ratchet. It's called Ratchet, and it is on Netflix, and it is starring the great Sarah Paulson, who I personally think is one of our best television actresses. Y'all, when she played Marcia Clark on that O.J. Simpson show, y'all, I felt like I was watching Marcia after all those years, perm and all. Sarah Paulson is such a great actress, but she's mainly known for doing all of Ryan Murphy's shows. You know, Ryan Murphy is the creator, director of American Horror Story. Here's what's interesting. I've never watched one episode of any American Horror Story. I don't know why. I just never have. I love scary stuff. I love scary movies. Goodness knows, I've done a lot of reviews on Streamer about scary things. I've just happened to never have ever watched that. I've never even given it a chance. So when I saw that Ratchet was directed by Ryan Murphy and was starring Sarah Paulson and was using some of the same kind of people, I thought, oh, am I going to be like late to the game if I've never watched any of his other stuff? No, no, not at all. I really liked Ratchet. I really did. And let me tell you something. She is not the only great actress. Judy Davis, who plays Nurse Betsy Bucket, just kills me. She is so good. And then when Sharon Stone comes in, baby, things are always going to pick up. When Sharon Stone comes onto a scene, things are going to pick up. And I swear to you, that woman doesn't age. My gosh, she is beautiful. She's beautiful in this, and she's a complete lunatic, and she's beautiful. Ratchet is so good. I cannot tell you if it has an American Horror Story vibe. I can't tell you if it does because I've never watched any of them. But even if you are not an American Horror Story fan, check out Ratchet. You may really like it. I also found it to be a really easy binge. Only 8 episodes, each are 1 hour. So I liked that. You're not looking at 22 episodes in a season or anything like that. You're only looking at 8 episodes. Of course, it ends open-ended. Will there be a Ratchet season 2? I don't know, but they certainly left it open-ended for you. Now, one of the things I love to do on Streamer is I love to give my Spanx review. That's right, everyone who's listening. I give a Spanx review. And what I mean by that is, a lot of times when I go and I travel and I speak and I go on stage, I wear Spanx. No, that's not true. That's not a lot of times. That's every freaking single time. But sometimes I wear one Spanx because I'm like, you know what? It's like, 16 middle school teachers. They're going to love me no matter what. Sometimes I wear 2 Spanx because it's an important meeting and I got to keep the girls in. Sometimes I wear 3 Spanx. I've been known to wear 4. And one time when I spoke to several thousand people, I actually put on 5. Put on 5 Spanx. It took us 16 hours to get out of that. But so that's why I do Spanx reviews. 5 Spanx means it is good. Okay? 1 Spanx means I could take it or leave it. I'm giving Ratchet 3 Spanx. But that's because my dog is in the house and my, what do you call yourself? What is Roz on Frasier? Producer has decided to let the dog in. And the dog is now like, don't edit this out either, a Streamer.
I had to make it.
Let people know how we live, David.
He was scratching on the door
with our dog in the house.
It's because they're shooting outside.
Okay, also you just told the world that they're shooting outside. Now they know we're hillbillies. We had tried to hide that. Anyway, I'm giving 3 Spanx to Ratchet. But my standards are pretty high. I enjoyed it. I binged it. I thought the acting was good. I mean, it's dark. Don't get me wrong. It's dark. But I really liked it. You need to check it out. It's on Netflix starring Sarah Paulson. And again, this is our I Am Woman, Hear Me Roar podcast series. And the next show I'm going to talk to you about, also strong female lead, but vastly different than Ratchet. So check out Ratchet. I'd be interested to know what you think about it. Leave your review on my podcast streamer and let me know what you think. All right, we'll be back right after this break. I am really going to do a commercial here. Hi, it's me, Melissa Radke, the streamer. And I want to tell you that every week, if I'm in the mood, I do a streamer live as part of the Radke family membership. Now, here's the deal. For $8.99 a month, which is, by the way, literally you spend more at Chick-fil-A. I know that because I'm there every single day. Okay? There's coffee drinks at Starbucks that are more than $8.99 a month. For $8.99 a month, you could be a part of the Radke family membership. Guys, it is hysterical. We have so much fun. We do Rise and Radke Monday through Friday. Every single weekday, we do it with our Radke family members. They are literally all over the world. Literally, I kid you not, all over the world. The other day, we got a wild hair. I had just finished a great book, and then I sent it to someone in the family. I signed the back of it. She finished it. She signed the back. She's sending it on to other family members. We have the best time. You are really missing out. We go all the way from 70-year-olds who are part of the group to girls in college who enjoy our group. It's such a beautiful experience. What a great community it's become. And you can enjoy Rise and Radke Monday through Friday. You can enjoy Streamer Live, which I do. And a lot of times I bring my family on. I went live at a family event the other day and people got to talk to my Aunt Melba and my granny. That's really not helping my case any, I realize. But we would love for you to be a part. If you want to be a part, you just simply go to melissaradke.com/family and sign up today for what has, in a world that is pretty darn divided, become one of the most beautiful, precious communities I've ever been a part of. But it's not the same without you. So join us. All right, we are back. Again, the streaming service this week is Netflix that I'm talking about. You want to talk about a vastly different show than Ratchet? Enola Holmes. I knew the second that I saw Enola Holmes advertise that it was made and produced and directed for one person and one person only. And that is my daughter, Remy Radke. Well, let me tell you something. Me and Remy and Rocco and David sat down in front of that television and we did not move. And when I saw that it was like a little kind of a period piece and older, I thought Rocco will be out of here in no time. He watched every single second and we are hoping to the good Lord that there is another one. It is adorable, starring Millie Bobby Brown, who, by the way, my daughter has a huge poster of her on her wall. She loves her. And what a great young actress to love, right? So adorable. So far making good choices, fingers crossed. Enola Holmes is so family friendly. So this is different than Nurse Ratchet. On Ratchet, let's not let the young ones run into the room. Okay. But on Enola Holmes, let your family sit in. It's so family friendly. It's so clean. The language is perfect. There's no sex. There's no nudity. There's no nothing. But there is a lot of action and there's a lot of girl power. And that is what Remy loved. But it wasn't so girl power that it turned off Rocco or David. Like it wasn't so female centric. I mean, she really loves her brother Sherlock, who I gotta tell you, not bad to look at. Not bad to look at. Let me tell you, he's played by Henry Cavill. And that is no mystery to solve. He is a good looking man. I even looked over at Remy when we were watching it. And I looked over and I mouthed the words, he's pretty. And she mouthed back, so pretty. I mean, he is a really handsome guy. But Millie Bobby Brown owns this. One of the things that I love the most about this show, and it is a movie. It's not episodes, okay? It is a movie. It's about 2 hours long. I think 2 hours and 7 minutes, something like that. So it's not episodes. It's going to be your movie night with your family. And one of the things I loved about it is she breaks the fourth wall. And if you don't know what that is, which you probably do, it's where they're acting, but then all of a sudden she'll just look at the camera and she'll talk, or she'll make a face or whatever. They did it a lot in Modern Family, The Office, that kind of thing. And she does that, and nobody's cuter doing it. Nobody's cuter. Nobody's more believable than Millie Bobby Brown in this role. So I want you to check out Enola Holmes. It's playing right now on Netflix, very family friendly. And for this, I'm going to give it 4 spanks. I'm not giving it 4 spanks because I love Helena Bonham Carter, who's also in it. I'm not giving it 4 spanks because Henry Cavill was pretty to look at. I'm giving it 4 spanks because the rarity of finding something that your entire family can sit down and watch together, it's becoming less and less rare. It just is. And so what happens is we end up sitting down and watching something together that's cheeseball. And I hate that. And so I want my kids to be able to sit and watch something that is clean and also good and well done. And I found that with Enola Holmes. So check that out. That's a 4 spankser for me, y'all. That's 4 spanks. Have you ever thought about have you ever tried to put this body in 4 spanks? That's saying a lot. A lot. So check those out. This has been our Streamer Podcast live. I Am Woman, Hear Me Roar. Because both of the shows we brought to you this week have female leads, and the female leads in both of them are killing them. No pun intended on Ratchet, by the way. So check those out. Thank you so much for listening to Streamer. And as always, I'm Melissa Radke, and I'm the Streamer. Why, you ask? Because that TV ain't gonna watch itself. And we're done, and we can talk. Yay! I'm so glad y'all stayed with me. We are binging Little House on the Prairie with our 12-year-old Amy Reynolds Photography. Do you want to hear something very weird about your girl? Do you know I have never completed one single episode of Little House on the Prairie? Never once. I've never once completed it. I have some kind of aversion to that show. I feel like every single episode is going to end so tragically that the entire time I watch it, I am waiting for the other prairie boot to drop, so to speak. And I've never finished an episode. I have seen altogether probably 20 minutes of Little House on the Prairie. What is wrong with me? Isn't that weird? But yet I watched Ratchet. I know that's weird. I don't know what it is. I heard there was a fire and a girl got lost in the fire and then somebody went blind, and I don't know. It just did. I heard that when I was young, and it did something to me. And I just always fear when I'm watching it that what if this is the episode? So I just don't watch it. Call the Midwife is a must binge show. Lisa Morrissey says, you're weird. You know what? You're weird, lady. Follow the Midwife was just recently introduced to me, and I have not started it yet, but I did put it in my queue. I am very interested. And what's weird about Follow the Midwife is I think it's been out for a while, and now I'm just now hearing about it. I don't know if they just recently had like a new season come out or what, but now I'm hearing a lot of people talk about it. So for those of you who are just jumping on, I just finished up a Streamer podcast. I did a Streamer live on here today. We're talking about streaming shows that we watch. I would love it if you would share this video, because today is International Podcast Day, and we released 10 brand new episodes of Streamer. And you can listen to those wherever you listen to podcasts, whether that's Google Play or Stitcher or Spotify or iTunes, wherever. Go and listen. I really do review some really good shows and some really crappy ones, so that you don't have to. Okay? So I would love it if you would check those out. Love it even more if you leave me a review and subscribe. That would be great. Today is a great day to do that. It would give our little podcast that could a little boost. So I loved Nurse Ratchet. Oh sheesh, what'd she say? Is it bad that was my mom's name for me when I was taking care of her? Yes, Amy. Yes. If you were caring for your elderly mother and she referred to you as Nurse Ratchet, yeah. That's hilarious. On, I'm assuming that's how you say that. On Instagram, just said, OMG, I had no idea y'all had a podcast. Well, the reason is because this podcast that we loved and we worked so hard on literally came out weeks before Corona hit, before COVID and everything shut down. And we have found that podcasts obviously are listened to more in the car, and nobody was going to work. Nobody was going to the gym. Nobody was doing anything. And so our podcast really kind of got lost in the shuffle. But today is a great day. We've released 10 new episodes. You guys, if you do not have Apple TV, you need Apple TV, and you need to go listen to my podcast review of Servant. Still one of my favorite movies, or not movies, shows of 2019 to 2020. It came on at the end of 2019 and into 2020, so whatever. One of my favorite shows, and it is on Apple TV, but there's other great ones on Apple TV, and there's some really good movies on Amazon Prime that I tell you about. There's some horrible ones that you never want to watch. #Bavarium. Okay, so go check out Streamer today. Be sure and share this. That would be really great. I would really appreciate it. But now, see, Beth, Servant was amazing. Servant was amazing. I got my mother watching it right now. She's all freaked out. I've got her watching it, and she's like, Melissa Page. That's what she says. Melissa Page, you did not tell me this was scary. Now I'm all up in the middle of it. I can't stop it. Okay, so Grey's Anatomy. Want to hear about this? Grey's Anatomy, never watched an episode until COVID. Never watched an episode. I got to catch up on American Horror Story. Like some of these old shows that I never knew about. I never watched an episode of Grey's Anatomy. I am now in season 8. I am dying. I've made David grow his hair out like Patrick Dempsey. I love it. Why did nobody tell me Grey's Anatomy was so good? Why? Okay, Get Out. I know. There are way better shows than Grey's Anatomy. Not for me personally right now. Not right now, okay? Not right now, because that hospital just got named Sloan Gray or Gray Sloan. And that about did me in.
I would have to agree, though, because Heather Kennedy said she's currently streaming the Radkes on Prime. So there are better things.
So there are better shows to watch. Heather Kennedy on Facebook just said she's streaming the Radkes on Prime. So clearly there are better shows out there. I hope y'all can find one. I saw the Radkes too. I'm not going to watch This Is Us. I watched like 3 episodes and I hated it. Maybe I'm dead inside. That's what my girlfriends tell me. Well, you didn't like This Is Us because your heart is made of stone and you're dead inside. But I did not like it. Have you watched Station 19? I have not. Have you watched Outlander? I tried. I can't do it. I cannot do it. It killed me. It was like reading a Harlequin romance book, and I can't do that either. Oh, you're in the good part. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Oh, that's so nice, Donna Bush. She said, I loved your show. Thank you. What was I about to tell y'all? Oh, somebody on here just said, on Instagram said, Good Girls. Probably my favorite cable show. Does that make sense? Like Good Girls is not original to streaming. It's original to NBC. Now you can find it on your streaming services now. You can find it on Hulu. Is that what we watched it on, David? Hulu. But it's originally an NBC show, which is cable. That's not streaming. Now Peacock is streaming, but NBC is a regular cable network. Probably my favorite cable show is Good Girls. Love it. Got my Aunt Melba into it. She loves it. Now she's in love with that guy with the neck tattoo. I'm like, you are cougarific. Somebody said, okay, who is your favorite on Grey's? Who's your favorite character? I'm going to say this, and y'all are going to disagree with me. And don't tell me anything that happened. I know nothing that happens on Grey's. I don't know to this day if Meredith Grey is dead or alive. Do they get to keep Zola? I don't know anything. So please don't give anything away. It is not because of his looks. I do love his hair. But Patrick Dempsey is my favorite character. And it's for a couple reasons. Number one, he's really good at what he does. And he makes Meredith so happy. And I just like him. I like his personality. I like how he hated Mark Sloan so much at the beginning. But then their friendship rekindled even after what Mark had done. And I just like him. I like Derek Shepherd. He's my favorite. Okay. Ain't Melba. I got here late. Are you just starting Grey's? I know. I'm in season 8. And also, you're really late because we're about to end this. We're about to end this bad boy. Okay. Bring us a very Radke Christmas. I said I would do that last year, but then I got so tired. But considering Corona's here and we're not got a lot going on, I may do it. But you got to join the family membership to see a very Radke Christmas. Have you watched The Office? I'm an American. Of course I've watched The Office. Of course I did. Girl, I know every line to it. Every line. Where did your show go? It went bye-bye. We are not doing a season 2. And that sucks, doesn't it? It really sucks.
We're working.
Yeah, but we're working on cooking something up. Okay, this is all for today. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this and for hanging around and watching. And thank you so much if you shared. Now, all I need you to do is just go listen to, or go to wherever you listen to podcasts and subscribe to Streamer. That's Streamer with an H in the middle, Stream Her. And leave us a review. That would really, really help us. So many of you guys did not even know we had this podcast. And we talk about it a lot, but it just kind of gets lost a little bit in all the social media. So we would love your help on this. We would really appreciate it. And sharing this today doesn't hurt either. So thank you for that. I'm here every week doing a Streamer live, but I do it on the family membership page. And I just want to tell you, I know that finances are tight for a lot of people right now, but for $8.99 a month, you can be a part of what I think is just the best community, the best tribe. We strive every day to make America happy again. That's what we say. We don't want to make people divided. We want to make them happy. We just want to laugh and be unified. And this morning we're Here For You Wednesday, where people write in with questions. And we had a young girl write in, and she's a college student, and she had some issues in her apartment, and she needed a mattress, and she needed her bike had been stolen and all this kind of stuff. And I mean, people just out of the woodwork in the family were like, okay, so let's get money together. We're getting her a mattress. We're getting her a bike. I mean, that's just the kind of community that we have. It's really beautiful. And we would love for you to be a part. And if you were a part, you would have known I colored my hair. Okay? So, it's family you will love. That's so true. Thank you. Laughter does good like medicine. And we laugh a whole lot. So we would love for you to be a part. And we've not had, David, one person say, oh, I regret this decision. I'd like out. We're like the mafia. Once you're in, you're in. So anyway, earrings. You know what? I bought these at a vendor market in Houston last year called the Nutcracker Market. And I bought these, and I never wear them because they get caught in my collar all the time, and I cannot stand that. But every time I wear them, people talk about how cute they are, so I probably should wear them more. Also, they go with the hair. They didn't go with the blonde as well as they go with the brown. So, what is the color she used? I had it in my head. Dang it. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I've forgotten. Right before I started, I knew what the color was, and it has left me. Brain freeze. I'm sorry. Join the family, and I will tell you tomorrow what the color is. Okay. Anyway, thanks for watching Instagram. Thank you so much for watching Facebook. So glad that y'all were a part. And check out Streamer. It's International Podcast Day, and I'm so glad that I podcast. It's a way to keep in touch with you guys. So, all right, you need some mafia action? Go for it. Trim them. Well, I didn't even think about that. I guess I could trim them. I never thought about it. Okay, love you guys, all of you so much. Thanks for being a part. Share this. I'd appreciate it. Anything else, David? David? David, come over here, David. David! Ooh, David, come here. I want y'all to see David's hair. For those of you who are not in the family, you haven't seen David's hair lately. Oh my God. Come here. Look at it! Oh my God. It is so beautiful. Get like right here. Get between my legs. Okay. Okay, look at David. Oh my God, is he not adorbs? This one, they can't see. Come here. I feel like I've got a kid and I'm like, y'all look how cute my kid is. Have a good day. Y'all have a great, David, you're heavy. You're heavy. Oh God, David. We love y'all. Bye.